Welcome back to the studio as we get ready for this afternoon's game at the Ignition Group Polocrosse World Cup 2024. It's the second semi-final of the game, Australia against New Zealand, and sitting in studio with me is Debbie Harris from Ireland. Welcome, Debbie.
Thank you for having me.
Debbie, we've made no mistake that the Ireland ladies section in particular has got a lot of experience. This is your sixth World Cup, and that's a record, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe it is a record. We're fairly experienced ladies section. I think Joanne and Dara have also played in 4 World Cups, so yeah, wealth of experience amongst us.
We've certainly seen that experience come through in your games. Your men are also experienced, but for me, the ladies sections have made the difference, your ladies section in particular.
Yeah, I think maybe we're at an advantage. Me and Dara play together all the time, at club level, at home. So maybe that's a slight advantage in that we know each other inside out. And we've done a hell of a lot of training on the build up to this as well, so to try and get us all going off the same songbook and doing well.
You guys played your semi-final yesterday, the bottom half of the draw as it were, or the bottom half of the pool games. You played against the UK, and it was very evident it was experience against youth. The UK side got a relatively inexperienced youthful side, and they came up against experience yesterday, and it counted at the end of the day.
I think so. At the end of the day, they are very inexperienced, the UK side. I think they've got a couple of players there that have been on World Cups before, and that's it. And I think when it came down to it, maybe experience won the game. A bit of talent as well, maybe.
Don't discount the talent.
Don't discount the talent.
Okay, so you've got a day off today. And you, as I said, you're playing off for 5th and 6th tomorrow. Are you happy with where you've landed up in the scheme of things?
Look, we aimed for a top 4 finish. We were extremely disappointed that we wasn't able to beat New Zealand in the first game. We ran close in our first 3 games. I think we even ran South Africa quite close as well. So we were a bit disappointed. However, if we win tomorrow, that'll be the highest that Ireland ever finished in a World Cup, so we'd be delighted with that. Fifth
spot. Well, that'll be a good result for you.
Huge.
But yeah, I must say that when you said like your game against New Zealand could have gone either way, I must say the intermediate games, if you want to put it that way, as opposed to the top 3 or 4 sides that are ranked here, have been very close and very interesting. There's been some form turned on its head, and nothing's gone according to plan, has it?
No, not at all. I mean, when we played South Africa, I'm sure most people would have thought that they would have blown us off the park, and I think we ran our girls section as a draw, and it was close all the way through. Now 8 Chucker games, that's a little bit different. It might have stretched the lead out on those games a bit more, but we were competitive all the way through in our first 3 games, and you see that across the board with the lower half of the teams here. They are running much closer than maybe in previous World Cups.
Yes, but again, also we get back to that experience thing, because your ladies section, as you said, experienced up against the South African section that was also relatively inexperienced. Although they've got the talent, they're inexperienced.
Yeah, they're a hugely talented side, the South African girls. I've played them last year in a Barbarians, and they showed us they can play Polocrosse. But yeah, experience. But this is how you get experience, coming to World Cups, winning, losing. It all gives you a wealth of experience going forward for your next outing.
Something that they brought to this World Cup is slightly different, these Barbarian games, where they've got players from different countries that don't make the World Cup playing, and as you said, it's about gaining experience and learning. Have you watched any of those Barbarian games?
I have. I've watched a couple of them, the ladies and the men's. I think it's brilliant. It's about getting the whole of the world involved in Polocrosse, and giving them the opportunity to represent on this stage. This is a huge stage for Polocrosse. It can only be good for the sport going forward.
I must say, one of the things that's impressed me about this World Cup is talking to people I know from the area that actually have nothing to do with Polocrosse or horses, and they're here. I mean, today's a work day, Friday. the stands are full. Monday is another work day we had earlier this week, and the stands were full. It's quite amazing.
Yeah, it's unreal. I think whenever you speak to somebody who's never seen polocrosse before, they're always blown away. It's such a good spectator sport. Horses, ball skills, it usually blows people away on what they're watching. So it's great that people are coming that aren't involved.
Sure. And the next game coming up, Australia, New Zealand. How do you see that panning out?
I would predict an Australian win. I think they're, again, in a very experienced side playing against New Zealand, who are an inexperienced side. Now, New Zealand do have a very good pool of horses. We've played against them, so we know that. But I think Australia will run away with the game, over an 8-chucker game as well.
I must say, New Zealand's actually turned out to be a little bit of a surprise package for me in the World Cup. I mean, they lost quite heavily in warm-up games against Australia, both in New Zealand and in Australia. And I thought it was going to be a little bit one-way traffic. They did land up third place in the 2019 World Cup, but then they had one exceptional player in Beau Moore who could basically win a game for you on his own. And I thought they were going to battle without him this year, but they've turned some results on their head. I mean, they beat Zimbabwe in a sudden death by 1. They beat you guys, and up until they played us on Monday, I thought they were running things close.
Yeah, I think it comes back to that sort of lower half of the World Cup, that excluding the top 3 teams, everyone's a lot closer now. So I wasn't hugely surprised that they could run teams right to the wire. We definitely thought we could beat them because of their inexperience, but I must say they have a hugely talented pool of horses. I know a few of those horses, and they're playing them very well as well. So you never know. Today could be an upset. You never know in World Cup polocrosse.
Debbie, we see the horses coming onto field there, and they're going to line up now for the anthem. So thank you very much for joining us, and we'll hand over to the anthems now.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Debbie.
Harry Kirk here to bring you the action for this game, the semi-final between Australia and New Zealand. I'll be joined by Richie Chappell. We've just had a fantastic break here between play, giving away some fantastic merchandise from our trade sites. And we're just about ready to go here for this semi-final, Australia and New Zealand. Thanks to Debbie Harris, a great insight into a great mind of polocrosse there. And not too far away. I do know for a fact that there's a couple of conglomerates back at... So a couple of conglomerates at home watching on. So here we had we did have some parachutes bringing the Ignition Group Polocrosse World Cup, and we also had a lovely lady from Ignition Group, one of the major sponsors, flown in via parachute, and then they gave away two free parachutes to some of our spectators. So the atmosphere here is electric. But I know that at Durham Bandy Polocrosse Club tonight, there's a big group of people there watching on. I'm sure there's what's the time there? +8. It's about 10:30, Richie. And Durham Bandy Polocrosse is in northwestern northeastern part of Queensland there, and it's there's loads of people there, and I'm sure they've had quite a few Bundy rums and cokes, and they'll be certainly cheering on the Australian side. So we just everything's timely happening here when we're going live to the World Wide Web, and we just see the players milling around. So we'll just get our notes organised here, and we'll be back to bring you all the action. So a couple of minutes away from a start here, folks. But welcome for those listening in at home. It's great to have you tuned in. Don't be afraid to send Richie Chappell or myself a message. We can give you a shout out. It's great to have an international audience. course, we see the players now take to the field. Joined by Richie Chappell, English Zambian descent. Mate, where's your loyalties lie in this one?
No loyalties, just the loyalty to Polocrosse. It's going to be a good game, I think. Australia versus New Zealand. I hope it's a little tighter than the game in the first semi-final we had here this morning, Zambia versus South Africa. Still a good game, but yeah, we'll hopefully be in for a good one. I think I'm amazed that Australia's already asked where the champagne's coming from for the final, though. Do you see that one?
Yeah, that came from my camp, actually. We just sort of, no, well, it was for anyone, but a spectacular event like this needs a spectacular finish, and that is the magnums of Shandong that go into the World Cup. So I'll take a punt here for us on these names.
So I think that what we've got coming out first up in this Australia versus New Zealand semi-final number 2, we've got Lindsay Doolan coming on at 1 for Australia, Samantha Allen at 2, and Lucy Grills at 3. Beth Hafey's going to be the reserve for that one in the first chucker. And for the men for Australia, we've got Jimmy Grills, Corey Boys, Matt Davison, and Tom O'Neill. For the Kiwis at 1, we'll have, for the ladies, we'll have Mirren Ty, May Watson, and Kayla Murray. And for the men, Jack Kinder, Josh Sims-Fowler, and Ty Murray.
We'll go centre stage for the anthems now.
If you can please be outstanding and remove your headwear for the singing of the Australian and New Zealand national anthems.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing advance Australia
All right, ladies and gentlemen, get your hands out of your pockets and start
Okay,
the
well, pardon me. There you have it. The Anzacs going to do battle out here. Anzac was the name given to the Australian New Zealand troops in World War I and II. And at the moment, they're going to go to war for the Golden Cup, the World Cup.
Absolutely, they are. I mean, we've got some great players out there as well. Ty Murray's a bit of a bruiser out the back there for New Zealand in the men's side. We've got some great players to watch as well. Miriam Ty, I tell you what, she's one of my favourite female players that's out there as well. But it has to be said, Lindsay Doolan's also had an absolute styler. How do you see this going?
Well, look, I think experience is the big thing we see here. The main difference here, we see a very experienced Australian side. Lots of green Guernseys for this team compared to quite an inexperienced side in the Kiwis. I think that's where we'll see the game shift towards New Zealand. But we go straight underway, and it's chucker number 1 in the semi-final. Australia, New Zealand, the ball's in. It's on the ground. It's going to go skyward. Who's underneath it? That's Doolan. Lindsay Doolan, the Queenslander, they'll be cheering at home. Comes up towards a quarterway. She's going to be met there by Murray. Fires a bounce down, deep out there in the corner. Right hand wheel, left hand wheel. The horses have been damn good, Richie, as she gets goal number 1.
They have been absolutely brilliant. Australia's adapted to the ponies a lot better this time. 2015, not so much. This time round, they seem to be sitting pretty on them. So it's going to be a hell of a fight when it comes down to our last games, I have to say.
I think so too. Also, the ponies are better. I think that the horses here have improved out of sight from 2015, which is a credit to everyone playing Polocrosse here in South Africa. I really like what I've seen, especially in these one horses. As we get back underway, it's 1-0 the score. This is semi-final Polocrosse, and it's Miriam Ty to pick it out of the middle now. And she's going to stretch out this pony. Oh, look at it go. That's been one of the picks of the event, that number 1 horse she's riding, and she probably just didn't leave enough room there. No indicator needed, but we can make a ruling on this game without the umpires because they can't hear us, Richie, so we don't have to hold back anything.
Yeah, I found pretty much you can say anything you like when you're in this room. Get away with it. But yeah, I think that's a good call there from you, Harry. I reckon that was a cut behind. It's certainly gone Australia way, so back in possession with them at the moment. The ball's been sent forward to the number 1 for New Zealand, Lindsay Doolan. Doolan now, as she comes right into traffic there, takes a bit of wood off Miriam Ty. Not enough to pull it out of her stick, though, still with Doolan. Doolan round the back end there. She finds her way through up to the 30-yard line, lays down to bounce. Nice as well. Up against Kayla Murray. That pony can dance, but great work there from Kayla Murray. Good bit of pressure. Is the whistle gone already, or is it the back line the winner on that one?
Don't know, but you can... I think everyone at home surely can hear the atmosphere outside this soundproof booth.
I reckon the soundproofness has gone. There you go, another one for Australia through the record there of Lindsay Doolan. 2-0 in favour of Australia.
And now we go back. It's 2-0. Come on, Kiwis. Need a ball. Need to be cheering at home. Get these ladies up and about. This is semi-final Polocrosse.
That fight in the line out is going to continue on, knocking it back over the sideline as the ones jostle for it in the line out. It's going to be a tight fought match there. That's where it's won and lost in the line out. Beautiful ball through in the line out though, straight out to the back. It looks like it's going to be that lady Lucy Grills who's onto that one. Nice pick up from her. Beautiful pick up on the north side there. Miriam Ty though, they're right up alongside, trying to come and dislodge it. Can't quite get to a stick though. Still with her now, Lucy Grills making her way downfield. Good work, marking work at the number 2 spot there by Sam Allen to try and take that player out the equation. Interception on the line, but it was on the line.
Yeah, you can't watch it go past you though, can you, Rich? You got to grab it.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. I mean, I say that. Sometimes I don't have a choice. Back with Doolan. Doolan now, the free throw from the 30-yard line. Ducking around the back end there of Kayla Mully, trying to find a way through. These two ponies having a beautiful dance already. It's beautiful to watch. There it is. There's the move from Doolan. Doolan to the post. Goal to Australia. 3 plays zip.
Well, I don't want to do the early crow, but it's not an early crow, but I have noticed in the women's chuckers, a lot of these women's chuckers have had scratchy starts, haven't they, Richie? You think back across the whole competition, maybe the ladies just feeling the nerves a bit more than some of the men's chuckers here, but certainly been low-scoring chuckers in the ladies' first chuckers, I think, anyway.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thanks for that. Yeah, no, love your support. We're a team here, the PR Carding commentary team.
Whatever you say, Harry.
Teamwork makes the plan work. A shout out to Jimmy Callan, the man that introduced me to commentating. And out over the back line we go. 3-0 the score. We need a New Zealand goal. They need to break the ice here.
Still with New Zealand now, coming out in the form of Kayla Murray. Kayla Murray now. Kayla Murray just puts that pass through to Miran Tai. Miran Tai, she loves it in midfield, loves to take a bit of peace, but she takes a whole lot of wood. More hits, and Elton John there right in the middle. No, and she's taking even more. She's got 2 Aussies either side. Has to pop it back into play for her players. It looks like May Watson, May Watson, who's onto that one. Slowing it down now. New Zealand just trying to make a plan to get it further downfield. It's not the easiest thing to do against these Aussies. They're all over you as soon as you got the ball on you. Spreading quicker than Corona then, and they're still in midfield now, still with May Watson. May Watson's just dancing around, waiting for a number 1 to make the move. The pass is a little loose to the back line. It looks like it's going to go.
Yeah. Speaking of spreading like Corona, Richie, we were unfortunate enough to have our run in with the C word.
Yeah, took a big swing at us, sadly. But we're real men,
back.
Harry.
We're back. We brought back, our voices are back, our sense of humour's hopefully back.
It's on its way.
You'll be the judge of that at home. We've got some funny coloured water here that certainly might bring out the best of our sense of humour.
I'm counting on it.
But it was, there's been a bit of sickness here. A few of the Aussie camp. I think when you fly on those big long haul flights, 14 hours, you know, someone's bound to get sick.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it is. It's been a bit of trouble. I didn't come long haul. I can imagine what you're on about. But I just live in Africa. We're used to it.
Okay. Right, come on. Thank you.
So where is it now? It's in the racket of Lucy Grills. She's a number 3 in back row. The captain of the Ladies Chuckers. Look at this pony here. Down she goes here over the halfway mark. Lucy Grills got to get a pass across to Doolan. And Sam Allen's done a good job in back play. It's just one-on-one Polocrosse. That's how the coach likes to see it. Now the pass across there. And that's an intrinsic delivery there. The quintessential number 3 delivery from Australian Polocrosse. And Lindsay Doolan good enough to get it back down there, and she'll be timed up, marked up by Murray. But that might be the end of Chucker there. No. There it is. Chucker, Richie.
Good chucker for Australia there. 3-zip is the score so far. Not high scoring, it was kind of end-to-end stuff, as you're talking about before. A lot of mistakes there.
I think these ladies, across the duration of this event, you haven't seen any really, really big chuckers from any ladies team. But the first one's out of the way. So upwards and onwards from here.
Yeah, the rust has been blown off. We'll see what the ladies come up with in their next chucker. Got to give a shout out as well to Vicky Chappell, or Borland, whatever you're going by these days, back in the UK. Cool to hear you listening in. That's my sister, I should probably point out.
So she must be watching at work, Richie. It's only 3 o'clock there.
She doesn't work very hard, don't worry about it.
That's all right then. So it stayed in the family then, the lack of work ethic?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. My other sister doesn't work very hard either. You're absolutely right, yeah.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, we've got some guys out there in the crowd as well. They're enjoying it on the sidelines here. So if you can get down here, if you're watching online but you want to get down here and watch, you've got to get here. It's a great atmosphere. We've got beers flowing. It's nice and cold. Harry and I are living proof of that. We've got a few on the side here.
Yeah, it's fantastic, the hospitality. Just trying to sort of get across the message, because I'm sure in Australia and New Zealand's even later, but I guarantee you there's some beers being drunk watching this game at home.
Bundy, surely.
Bundy rum in Australia, and well, I've only drank beer in New Zealand. Waikato Draft I sampled that a lot.
Absolutely. Oh, meanwhile, back on play, looks like the men are coming to the field and let you know who we've got where. Jack Kinder, is in at the one posse. We've got Josh Sims-Fowler and Ty Murray. And for Australia, we've got Jimmy Grills, Corey Boys, and Matt Davison. Yeah.
And looks like it's in the racket of Jimmy Grills now. They've turned it over. This is where I really think we'll see a lot of experience come through, Richie. This is probably one of the most experienced chuckers you'd see in the green and gold shirts out here, and that's why they're here at the World Cup. But to even take it a little bit further, they played a lot of Polocrosse together, Jimmy and Matt Davo.
Yeah, absolutely. Jimmy Grills, he's one of the stars of the sport, to be fair. And I was talking to Rick Murray, whose son's playing out there at number 3, and he said they've come with a young team, and this Kiwi team is sure a young team.
Twos, give them space to get in. This ones can't get in, 3's back.
Be behind the line,
we don't see Jared Richardson in the run-on, which
your rules.
I don't know. I think he's pretty damn good.
Straighten up, twos.
Absolutely is. Maybe they're just saving him to come in and impact on the last 3, maybe. You look at that hold down at the back of the rackets there, but he's got away with it. Nice work there. A bit of experience from Matt Davison on Ty Murray. They're just playing here a little bit on him. The pass is a little loose and across the field as well, so just as the ladies did, maybe the men as well.
Double cradle, black ball.
Oh, double cradle the call on that one. He's done that a lot. You gotta
What is the double cradle?
So when you
I've never read a rule book. Wouldn't know what it looks like. I'm not joking.
about A4 size, lots of words in it.
Okay.
So basically, he's cradling on the offside. So when you pick up on the offside, you have to bring it
Okay.
straight across. You can't cradle on the offside. So it's the first time I've seen him picked up for it, however.
And here it is. This is Jack Kinder. I played once with him in New Zealand for counties a long, long time ago, many moons ago, back when you had air, Richie.
While ago.
And here he is now playing at the World Cup. So he's certainly come a lot further in life than I have.
I don't know, Harry. One of the best commentators out there in Polocrosse.
Overhander, goal. That's what we need to see. Come on, the Kiwis. I'm the commentator supporter. I just go for a close game till the end, and then in the last chuck I'll go for the team I'm actually want to win.
Wait there, wait.
Well, I want Zambia to win, so.
Wait there. Go
Well,
across
you're
the
gonna
line.
have to go for a redraw.
Or selection. There we go. That one into the lineup. Nice snap there in the middle, taken by
Corey
Josh
Byes.
Fowler.
Forward,
Was
left
that
ball
Corey?
from
Was
here.
sorry, yeah, Corey.
Stay behind
Corey
the one.
joining the
Left
Australian
ball from
team
here.
from Victoria. The Mexicans of Australia. Just down south of the border.
Is that what they like to be known as?
Move, please.
Oh, I haven't asked them.
Play.
New Zealand are bringing it away through Jack Kinder. Jack Kinder now taken downfield. He's straight away got two players onto him. That is the speed of this Australian defence, but he's found a way through up to the 30-yard line. Lays down a bounce as well. This chucker's working well in favour of New Zealand as it stands at the moment. He's still got Matt Davison to get past, and it looks like Jack Kinder's found a way. Has he? Yes, he has. Love it. New Zealand, Australia, and overarm, and there's one in its best example.
And we take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. You can see in the bottom left of your screen, or in the top right, I should say first, is the Ignition Group, our headline sponsor. But we'll be cycling through some of our sponsors that have made this telecast possible.
From here. Look at me. Play.
So here's the mark, Jimmy Grills. Puts it out there. This horse, this is one put forward by Yanni Steenkap. It's only, it's its first tournament, 4 years old. And Yanni was very happy to see Jimmy draw it and know that Jimmy would do the right thing. A lot of experience riding young horses. But this is actually Jimmy's preference, did you know? He's also got a good one from Steph Harris, but Jimmy says this one's maybe not just the little bit faster. And Jimmy does like one word, and that is FAST.
Well, he rides it well. It's a beautiful pony too. That one being pulled down onto New Zealand side. It looks like it's Jimmy Grills who's going to have first dig, but I don't know where comes Josh Sims-Fowler. Good work from him. The pass through to his number one, who's a little further upfield. Nice take there from Jack Kinder as well. He's got a fair bit of pace on that pony up to the 30-yard line. Lays down the bounce. Great shot at the sticks. 5 plays 3 in favour of Australia, but New Zealand coming back into it hard.
And 3 of our major sponsors here this weekend: Ignition Group, EPOL. We've got an EPOL goal scoring end, which is down the New Zealand end, and the Pierre Cardin, which is they've been dressing us. They've been supplying our official commentary uniform. And Richie, I never thought you'd be the one for the long sleeve polo.
I'm not going to lie, nor would I.
Well,
I've made it work. I've made it look good.
Wait.
they're all right. They're good. Thank you, Pierre
Hold
Cardin.
time.
Beautiful.
Hold time. Next match.
So our umpires have done a pretty good job this weekend. We did see a bit of shift. Well, you know, we're here to talk about the truth, Richie. We've certainly seen a shift in the way they're umpiring the games. There's a lot of pushback from the lineups and trying to have them walk in. And a bit of momentum change, and we see him doing a bit more what the rule book would say.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that walk into the line out just wasn't working, so they've got them standing still. Seems to be working pretty well, so it's good work from them, to be fair. Ty Murray, who's taken that one and has popped it through to Josh now, who's in the middle there for the number 2 for New Zealand. He's getting a lot of wood for his trouble as well as he passes it across. Nice one through there to Jack Kinder. Kinder now is going to look to pump another one through for New Zealand, and New Zealand surging back. 5 plays 4.
And it does sound to me from here like there's a bit of an underdog crowd out there.
Wait.
It does seem that way. It does seem that way. It would be nice to see a new name on the trophy, though.
Yeah, fantastic. I'm all about the underdogs, and I'm sure the home crowd is getting behind the Kiwis, as we can hear through these microphones. Corey Byes picks it out in the middle, puts it out in front for Grills. Grills hits the hammer down, lays up there in front. Bang, quick goal. Goal number 6, 6-4. Don't think there's been any time off this chucker, so we'll be just about bang on.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got about 10 seconds. It's the dying embers of the second chucker. 8 chuckers, 6 minutes. And there we go. We called it straight away. That's the end of chucker number 2.
hit like that, he'd turn through and lock my racket.
Yeah, but do it in his face like that. That's what I saw.
You're clearly, I think there's a common trend in here as we see some highlights from chucker number 2. Whenever we ask for shout-outs, my phone doesn't ding. Richie's phone's been ringing off the hook. He's just getting some names. Maybe it was the names coming through, but anyway, know your worth.
No, those are fans of mine. Sorry, Harry, I should have said. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal back in Zambia.
Yeah. Well, there's probably only 2 Brits there, so 1 out of 2 ain't bad, eh?
Both of them are messaging me.
And Jack Kinder, he stepped up to the plate. He certainly taken it on. And Jimmy Grills, we've seen him throw a lot of goals, and he likes the international rules where he can come over here and do things the way he likes to. A nice long specky pass there. I tell you what, these cameramen, they need more beer. They're doing a fantastic job. You can probably hear.
Any questions? All good?
Wait out there, girls. Wait out there. Timekeeper's
Oh,
ready.
cool.
Come to me.
Right, we're back on the way here, and it looks like it's coming from on the far side there from
Umpire in the black and white shirt,
Okay,
that man.
Wait,
That
wait,
man.
Wait.
umpire far side. There we go. That's his name. Sam Allen, Lucy Grills, and Beth Hafey for Australia. Miriam Tai, Kayla Murray, and Melissa Marlowe for New Zealand. It's going to be that lady, Sam Allen, who comes away with it first, pumps it through for Australia. 7 goals to Australia, 4 to New Zealand here in chucker number 3.
Yeah, Richie, in the round games, we saw the coaches sort of run a pretty standard template with the three chucker game, you know. But now we, as we step into 8 chuckers and also we think about the final, we see sort of a bit more creativity, initiative coming into the horse management, the player management. When you coach the English rugby side, how is your coaching skills? You know, when you got an extra 2 chuckers to go, from your experience.
Yeah, yeah. No one wants me to be a coach anymore. Let's look at it that way. I'll be the bus driver. Yeah, it is a game changer though. Let's
Yeah,
6
absolutely.
to 8.
I think that extra, just a bit of horse management, player management, fatigue management, and if you do get a tired horse in the wrong chucker at the wrong time, a girl like this can put 6 or 7 goals on you.
Absolutely, Miriam Tai. She's she's one of my standout players. She's having an absolute blinder this week.
Yeah, and she's riding some cracking horses too. I'll try to find their names for you and who owns them.
James!
Where's the ball gone?
Yeah, absolutely. New Zealand back within 2, 7 Australia, 5 to New Zealand.
Your side.
Quick goal there for New Zealand. There are 2 more required. Here we go. That one's been pulled down. Miriam Tai once again. Jeepers, she's going to get a lot of airtime. Miriam Tai now up to the 30-yard line, lays down the bounce, comes through to the sticks, and a beautiful goal for New Zealand. 7-6. Early doors, but New Zealand aren't going away.
So she's got 2 horses that she's been playing up the front on. One's called Cupcake, donated by the Haynes family. And the other one is French Kiss, donated by the Ray family. I think she's on Cupcake now. No, it's the other one, French Kiss. I'm not a horseman. I'm good with words, not with ponies. But look at it go. I tell you what. I told you, you get the right play on the right horse and the right chucker, this can happen.
Absolutely can. And if you can hear the crowd on the sideline here, Harry, it's taking it to 7 apiece has really lit the crowd up, that's for sure.
Yeah, so can you check and see what horse?
Wait there, girls.
Pretty
Wait
sure
there,
this is
wait.
French Kiss,
Wait.
kindly donated by the
Wait.
Ray family.
Please. Come to me. Just form back. Give it space to get in.
Yeah. So that's a cracking horse, Richie. French Kiss. Matt Johnson's favourite new joke, but he's not here, so we'll leave him out of it. As we see Lucy Grills pick one up out the back. 7 goals apiece. Who'd have thought? Chucker number 3. And now it's Sam Allen out in front. She goes, no, sorry, that's Hafey. Too much on it. They're going to struggle to get the ball back from there. Polishing the goalpost, the flag. Put that one in your hair there, goal waiver. That'll look fantastic. The Ignition Group flag being dislodged.
Come on forward.
Now, which side of the post did she go? Did she go through or around? I think she might have gone around. She's probably just managed to dodge that bullet.
Sometimes it can be good being the underdog, Richie, in a big game like this. The pressure's a little bit off you. What do you think?
No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, look, pressure is off. You can pretty much do the play you want from New Zealand. Interestingly, though, I did hear from the New Zealand side, though, that they weren't going to try and gun for this too much. They just thought that Australia was a little too far out of reach for them. But I'll be honest with you, they're giving it a hell of a go.
You're only as good as your last goal. Or your last minute, your last chucker. And at the moment, they did have them evenly pegged. She probably could have let a swing go there.
Yeah.
Eyes on the ball. But Murray doing a great job out here. Melissa Marlowe. Now, in a short moment, I'll have to leave the coverage just to check a few tyre pressures out the back.
Don't you worry, Harry. I got you covered, buddy. Here we go. That one flying in. It's come down on the threes toes, this one, but has managed to find its way and squirts its way out the back. Great pick up there from Beth Hafey. Is that Beth Hafey?
Lucy Grills.
Loose Grills at the number 2 spot. She's come out of nowhere. Out the back of the line out from number 2. Great work from her. Lucy Grills now dummies the pass in. There it is through to a number 1 in Sam Allen. Sam Allen on her own. Sam Allen with a goal. 9-7 in favour of Australia. Good work from those two. Lucy Grills. She's everywhere.
Yeah, and she had a similar sickness to us, Richie. I caught up with Lucy the other day, and she actually ended up in hospital getting some fluids, taking on some fluids just from a bad fever. And well, we both had it. We know what it's like, but you wouldn't know it at the moment.
She wore the man flu well. Well done her.
Yeah, it's the strongest strain of flu too, the man flu.
Absolutely.
And at the moment, it's New Zealand attack. Murray across to tie, right in front. Make it goal 8. Come on, New Zealand. NZ, 8 plays 9. They're on their feet outside, I tell you what. These Africans really like the Kiwis by the sound of it.
It does seem that way. But New Zealand playing well, 9-8, 1 goal the difference. Probably thought a bit of a spread, more of a spread on this, but New Zealand really fighting for it, so good for them.
Stop now, stop one, stand.
Okay, umpire's asking them to stand there. Both players look down that line out. Look at those faces in that line out.
Isn't that a better way to do it, the line up there?
Yeah, absolutely. Way tidier. There we go, ball in, and this one's come squirted out the side to the sideline it goes.
Right, Jack.
If only they tried this from the start, the lineups like this, Rich.
Stand. Stand once.
It's only taken a few decades to work out how to best do the line out. Here we go anyway, come down New Zealand side. It looks like it's, yeah it is. It's that lady at number 3, Melissa Marlowe for New Zealand. Great pick up for her. Melissa Marlowe making her way downfield, taking her time, can't see the pass through the area. Great work being done by Beth Hafey on the number 1 for Mirantai. There's the pass though.
Polocrosse, but it's worked.
It's just worked. It's come out smelling of roses, and to the sticks she comes. Mirantai, nicely done there by her.
Fantastic. Wowza. Listen to him. This is louder. I kid you not. This is louder than the South Africa-Zambia semi-final. There is a real wind in the air for these Kiwi supporters, and most of them are South African.
That's absolutely right. It does seem to be that way. I did see more gold and yellow, green and gold for Aussie, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, out there, but yeah, I can hear the Kiwis for more for sure.
Okay, well, excuse me. I'll just go check to make sure. I had a slow leak in the car tyre before. I'll be back in a short moment.
Remember to wash your hands. Right, so we're going to welcome back the men. I'll let you know who they are shortly. Yeah. No.
Let's work it out, okay?
What I think we want, just wait until the ones are set, and then come. What you're doing is you're waiting right up here, and the ones haven't got space to come in. Then you're jamming the whole lineup. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Righto, just to let you know who we've got who and where for New Zealand. Jared Richardson is going to be sitting in at the 1 spot. He's set off the first chuckers, but he's on now. We've got Ty Murray, interestingly coming in at the 2 spot. And Josh Sims Fowler coming in at the 3 spot for New Zealand. For Australia, we're going to have Jimmy Grills up front. Tom O'Neill at 2. Corey Byes
Right,
Coming
right,
out the
right.
back at number 3 for Australia.
Back, yellow 2, back.
Okay, stand
Thank
and
you.
wait. Stand and wait. Time on!
Okay, time on we go. Ball's in. Chucker number 4. Whistle on.
Yellow ball.
Yellow
All
ball.
elbows. You hold him down. You held him down. There's your mark, yellow.
Holding down. I can see you holding down. Elbow holding down.
There's
So
your
who's
mark.
holding
Give me
who?
10. Give me 10.
It was against one of the 2 or
Give
the
me
3
10.
for New Zealand.
Play.
Yeah.
Jimmy Grills. He won't take no time to waste here. Restarts. This is the other horse I was talking about, Cigarette, owned by Steph Harris. It's a nice horse too, Rich. Great around the rock.
Yeah, it's a name we've heard a lot this weekend. Is that he didn't get away with that one? That was a bit sneaky.
If you are going to do something like that, you may as well do it right, though. Like, make sure you get the ball off him.
Or not get caught.
Well, that'd be exceptional.
You tried.
So, 10-9. 10-9. If we turn that down.
I'll get it, guys.
Don't mess your record up. Well done. Hold on, James, you're younger than me. Yeah, I'll take it.
I am. Junior. Wait, boys, as we get back on.
If you guys stay, I'll be happy. Don't budge. Okay, choose, let's go.
Ball goes in. It's going to be there out the back. The 2s and the 3s. That's J.R. Richardson. No, sorry, that's the Red Fox. We nicknamed him the other day. Yeah, J.R. Richardson, the Silver Fox. He's got the most grey hairs in this New Zealand side. And then we said, oh, well, we better have a Red Fox as well. And that racket of Murray. But this is the Silver Fox. J.R. Richardson, goal post open. Acute angle. Oh, Jared, no. Don't do it. That's not how you want to start it. But anyway, he'll get another chance at it, Richie.
I hope so for his sake. That is a nice, beautiful pass through from Corey Bias, who's number 1, and Jimmy Grills. Jimmy Grills, look at his head. He's not even moving, but there's a whistle on play somewhere.
That's going to be the photo of the Nationals, that. Someone's got a photo of him sitting up there like that.
Cover of the next World Cup, maybe.
No, that's us.
That's correct. My mistake.
The 2 eggheads in the soundproof booth. That's going to be the headline. Never allowed to commentate again.
Everyone loves a shiny diff. So wait a second, we'll see what happens there. Looks, is that Jimmy Grills? It's on the deck there.
Yeah, but I don't know. They look like they're fixing some tackle for the Australian player there. We checked that.
The whole time he's got to go and get a new... Sorry, safety first.
Watching Jimmy.
Guys, he had the ball, he was coming up, safety first. Okay. You probably got a better chance now anyway.
So it looks like maybe just a bit of broken tackle there for Tom O'Neill. And we'll fix that up down the Australian end. They got the right colours down there with the ideal pet food sponsor tent, the bright yellow.
That's enough, thanks.
So, Richie,
From deeper, to top.
what's the flight time
now
down from
there, that last
Zambia?
one.
You know, just tell us a bit about your story coming in.
Standing. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, ex-UK, started Polocrosse. I'm going right back. You
Yeah,
are,
I
you're going to get the
literally
life
asked
story.
about. I thought the answer was going to be 3 hours, but
No,
fire
no.
away. No.
I'm going to tell you my life
Let me
story.
stop you.
I don't get to talk to people often, Harry, so I'm going to tell you everything I know about me.
Okay,
That's going to
fire
take a while.
Yeah, we've got plenty of time. Tell me.
No. We're about 2 hours out, 2.5 hours down from Lusaka, Zambia, down here into Durban, into what have you. So yeah, it's not too bad. And your side coming across here, geez, I did it in 2019 from here to the World Cup in Australia and Warwick there.
Yeah. So actually, it depends a lot on the wind. It can be anywhere from 15 to 12 hours. It all depends on that westerly jet stream. But I think I got quite fortunate. About 12 hours 50 minutes. 3 Marvel movies, one or 2 beers, 2 or 3 hours sleep, and then I was lucky enough to be picked up by Graham McClarty, who took me straight to a bar that sold lots of brandy and coke, Brillavine and coke, as they say here. And but it was a good trip over. And do you still play polocrosse, Richie, up in Zambia?
I call it polocrosse. Other people call it a waste of time. But yeah, no, I still play a little bit. I took a time out for about 4 or 5 years or so.
I think, well, we got it. We got a few Australians and Kiwis where polocrosse is quite strong, you know. There's quite a few registered members, but I heard someone say maybe Zambia's only got 40 members? How do we run an event up there?
Playing members, we've probably got about 60 playing members, yeah.
Members.
And we've only got about 2 clubs now these days. We've got Lusaka South and Leopard Hill, so it's quite small.
And how does 60 playing members, 10 teams, 5 B grade, 5 A grade?
Yeah, if we're lucky. So but we play sectional. We don't play teams, eh?
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so we keep it like that. We've got a lot of up and coming talent as well, which is great, which we'll hopefully see at the next World Cup as well.
And here's Jimmy Grills, looking for goal number 11. This is closer than I thought. I'd give you that tip for free. I won't even charge you that one, Rich.
Thank God I got no money.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got $10 in your top pocket there to pay for these funny coloured waters.
Absolutely. 11-9 to Australia, 2 goals difference. Jimmy Grills just dancing his way up to the area with that one.
Wait there, chaps. Wait there.
So a day off for all the teams you've seen here today. They can go home and think about what they've done and how they want to come back on Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely. Remember, the winner of this one's going to be going through to the final on Sunday, so they're going to have a day in between. Maybe take a little time off and work out their strategy for whoever it is that's going through, and that they're going to be meeting South Africa in the final as well. Jimmy Grills just dancing his way around the back there up to the 30-yard line, lays down to bounce, good one as well. Still got, Josh Sims for Allen shoots a beautiful one out the side there from Jimmy Grills.
He probably could have took him to the sword there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What's your thoughts? You played lots of 3. If you're at a World Cup and the one's willing to sort of run around the front of you like that,
Doesn't look good looking down.
are you giving him the free goal and the clouders in to say don't go there again, or?
No, you're going to give him the clout and let him know. So don't try that again. You'll think twice about it next time, won't you?
I think so. This level, you got to have them looking. That's what ones are for. They're called target practice.
Yeah. They always put the pretty boys at one, don't they?
Yeah, at the start of their careers, they all end up grumpy 3s one day.
Yeah, absolutely.
The only pretty one left around is Steph Harris.
Well, I think that's subject to opinion, but sure, let's go with that.
Didn't you see the 500 rand in my pocket? He said, give me a couple of shouts out.
One, stay as you are.
Now,
Twos,
wee man, he's not a
get
bad
in,
looking
threes,
fella, is he?
Stay as you are.
Near side of the field.
Stay there once.
Jimmy Grills, he's going to have to think about taking up smoking. He's enjoying this cigarette horse that much.
He absolutely is. Check, he's pulled that one nicely as well. Got his racket right out in front, but just over the sideline.
Richie, I don't know about you. This is the first time I've used a lip mic. And I don't have a beard, but it's annoying me just with the stubble.
Line up again.
Don't worry, you'll be able to grow a beard one day, Harry. Don't worry. When you might get to my age. Is that the concern? Is that the question?
Yeah.
One's come
Back to the near
forward.
side.
Okay.
There we go. That one goes high off the 2s, and it's still, even off the 2s, it's coming back over the sideline.
Come forward. Come.
There we go. That one fires out. That one did come with heat. That one came flying out the back. Matt Johnson called it, and there it is. Picked up beautifully at the back. No, it isn't. It's been left behind. That was a huge mistake there from Josh Sims. I didn't expect that one. Umpire's going to call it. I can imagine that's going to be in a...
Line up.
No. He thinks he's come off a horse. He's calling for the lineup.
Great to see Laura Crane here. You can see her on the left. She's a fantastic artist. Have you seen some of her art yet?
Yeah, she's painting the game while it's happening. That's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, great to see her. She's an Australian as well, so great to see her all the way over here.
No, I'm glad they're giving her a good posse there. Yeah, I've seen some of it. It's absolutely incredible. I saw Mikey Cranor try to do that once, but he did it with crayons and kept eating them.
Let's go behind the
Is that how you
behind
get
the
called?
tee. 2s, give space.
You should tell Steph.
2s, give
Crayons,
space.
yeah.
Far side. Waiting away. Ball goes in. It's going to be at the back. That's Davison. Oh, he's seen it like a beach ball. They've done it before. They'll do it again. You heard it here first. Goal number 13. Slow scoring goals. Low scoring chucker, should I say. That might be the end, is it?
Yeah, a lot of mistakes being made, to be fair. So it's been a bit of funny chuck of this one as well. A little bit rusty, but 13 plays 9. That was Curry. Is that not Curry Byers that pulled that one out the back there?
No. That's Big Red. Matt Davison, isn't it?
Rolling time.
Oh,
Ball's in. Out the back, and it's going to be picked up there. Sims Fowler. Overhand. Oh, it got hooked in the rack. It's going to work out all right. Oh, how's that? JR. Would have been on it. Oh, it was nearly good.
It was nearly good.
The pickup was great.
It's going to be the story of his biography. Nearly good.
JR biography read by Jared Richardson, an Audible.
Only Audible. There we go, Matt David bringing away. Pops it through to his number 1 in Jimmy Grills. Jimmy Grills just having a look behind him to see if there's anyone there. Look at the head carriage on that pony there. Jimmy Grills
like going slow.
Doesn't like going slow. Jimmy Grills just wanted to save it though. Pulls it up. Another goal there for Australia. 14 plays 9.
Well, that's smart, you know. He's got a big game to win, but he's got a big final potentially to play as well.
Absolutely. Horsepower is going to make the difference in the final, that's for sure.
Ball goes in near side of the field.
That is a beautiful thing. I love that about the Australian play. Long rackets, holding it low. And that one, he doesn't manage to get that score. It's the whistle beats him across the line. So that's 14-9 in favour of Australia at the end of chukker number 4.
Well, we're only halfway through, Rich. And what a game it's turning out to be.
Got to give a shout out to Terence Keith, who's listening. Another Zimbabwean prospect.
Jimmy Zarni's watching from Mandaring, the home property in Holbrook, holding down the fort. There'd be, and I wouldn't, this isn't a lie, there'd be about 200 horses to feed there, Deb, so well done to you. Well, the crew's all over here. Isla Young says he agrees with us. One's a target practice. Chloe Kosh, watching from New South Wales. And Zach Cochran watching from Elliston, a big polo place in Australia. So I do have 3 friends. You can't deny me that.
I think 3 people got your number, Harry.
Let's hear from some Kiwis. I heard from Trace Wills the other day, but I'm sure there's other Kiwis watching on. It's a massive game. It's a bit later in New Zealand, so that's where the diehards are. The Burnett family watching from Albury Holbrook. As we see some replays.
so if you can sort it out, we're not going to waste your time. Okay. Thanks.
So it looks like Lindsay Doolan, Beth Hafey, Lucy Grills, Mirren Ty, May Watson, Kyla Murray. Ball's in. Not much ball coming out the back this whole event. The rackets are just too fast. They get faster.
They certainly are. As we get into the big games, the semi-finals, here we are, semi-final number 2. That one's been passed across beautifully across to Lindsay Doolan. Lindsay Doolan all on her own and has a big swing of that one, pops it through nice and hard. 15 plays 9 in favour of Australia. This could be Australia on the move now. We've gone over the halfway point now. Australia wanted to make an impression on this one, get it done, get themselves set, ready for the final.
So we've found our first person watching from work here in South Africa, Michelle. She's cheering on, South Australia. And Kevy and Gary Stevenson watching from home. They're twins and it's their birthday today. Happy birthday to those two.
Who was born first though?
Well, they were both born in 1990. Aged pretty well, the Stevenson boys.
They're young men. Just to let you know who we got, who wears for Australia: Lindsay Doolan, Beth Hafey, Lucy Grills for New Zealand, Miriam Tai, May Watson, and Kayla Murray. I think he did that already, actually. But
yeah, and of course our coaching staff for Australia: Kent Wells, the head coach, and the men's chukker coach is Will Weston and Jane Cooper.
My shoulder needs a grease nipple.
I think Just trying to remember who it is. I think Rick Murray's in there for the New Zealand. I think he's the head coach for New Zealand. Beautiful take there at the front by Miran Tai. Miran Tai now, she's had a hell of a game already. Can I look to pull one back within 5-4. New Zealand just takes the time, circles the whole area there, makes a move. Dummies right, left, and keeps it left and pops it high and through. 10 plays 15.
Yeah, down the E-pole goal scoring area. If we were better at our job, we'd be able to give you the stat about the boys chuckers versus the lady chuckers, but I reckon the lady chuckers would just about be even.
Must be.
Maybe even Miran Tai and her ladies in front.
Yeah, that'll be a fair call, I reckon.
Well, good to hear, because a lot of people say I'm biased.
No, I'd never say that. Can't even spell it.
And there's a huge atmosphere for those of you watching at home. It's fantastic. It truly is here. What's on the ground's happening here at Chongwani.
Yeah, it is. I mean, every time you go to a World Cup, it just gets better and better, and it's great. Here we've got the fan zone as well, with a big screen in there for guys who can't quite make it into the stands. We've had a lot of people coming through, and yeah, we haven't even hit the finals yet. I mean, with semi-finals today, we've got the playoffs tomorrow, and then the finals on Sunday.
Yeah, and we've got Miran Tai's brother-in-law watching with Zach O'Leary in London. So all around the world, such a fantastic international sport. Mitch Walmsley watching at Tansy with Dan Hafey, the brother of Beth Hafey, and out the front at the moment, who is it? Yeah, that must be a quick goal to Dool, and I only looked down the phone for 1 second, and bang, they go for goal number 16.
Well, check this, Harry. I got a message from my sister in the UK, Vicky Borland. She says, your mate's quite funny.
Ah, yeah, Cody Campbell. He is a funny man.
You could have literally chosen anyone else, but the fact you said Cody.
Well, great to see that she's taken a bit of time away from work to watch. Oh, Lucy Grills. Oh, no, I thought she had it.
Steal there from Kayla Murray.
Stolen like a thief in the night. She took the lollies away from her there, and now it's Miran Tai. This is the other one. The one was French Kish before. This one's called Cupcake, and it is oh, she hasn't hit the goalpost, has she? That is honestly the 7th time I've seen the goalpost hit here throwing goals.
I have not seen goalposts punished like this ever.
No, I always thought pretty safe thing. If I came back, I'd like to come back as a goalpost, but not after this event, Rich.
No, absolutely not. Been beaten up more than anybody else this weekend, that's for sure.
Couple more hits in the Polocrosse Bible.
A few more hits than the Polocrosse Bible. Do we give that airtime?
Yeah, we'll catch up with the CEO of the Polocrosse Bible, Cody, very soon. But Lucy Grills, away she goes up the waterway. There comes goal number 17. 17-11.
Here we go, that one pulled down onto Australia's side nicely in line for Beth Hafey. Hafey now that's got it, goes for the pass across. It's a bit of a loose one, but it's still gone out in front of the number one there. But to the sideline, the win. So a bit of a loose pass there from Australia, not something we expected. I think they're trying to throw it around a bit more rather than making the ponies run, which is a smart move. There's going to be Miran Tai from the sideline, the umpire on the far side, just in front of the 2024 Ignition Polocrosse group. Commentating position, and there it is. Miran Tai, she's taken it to herself, but a big swing there's put it back on the floor, back out in front. Kayla Murray hasn't seen it. Miran Tai has. She's managed to get back onto it just in time. Miran Tai now, she's going to open up that little pony of hers now. She's still got Lucy Grills to get past. These two dancing in front of each other, just slowing it down. Comes up to the 30-yard, puts her foot straight, flat on the gas. Miran Tai, what a beautiful goal that was.
She's a winner, this girl.
Nah, she can play. Nah, the girl can play. She's got determination written all over her face, and good for her.
And New Zealand written all over her jeans.
Wait for your threes.
Okay, back to the far side now. Plucked out the back. Is that Murray? Yes, it is. Murray's there. Great work from a teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work as they head downfield. But here, well, that's called the specky. That's like a hospital ball in a rugby union game. It's like throwing it to the winger in front of the forward pack, above his head.
I'm the winger.
Into the sun.
I was the winger.
Okay, Lucy Grills now. She turns it over. Out into centre field she goes. A long pass over the top. Where is it? It must be, that'd have to be in the racket of Doolan. That's where it would have been aimed for anyway. Lindsay Doolan through the middle, fires it down, regathers, looks for goal number 18, end-to-end Polocrosse. Should have been 13 plays. Should have been 13-17. Instead it goes 18-12. 2-goal turnaround. Love your socks today, Rich.
Yep, I'm dressing myself again.
Oh, very well. Very good to know. Been dressed yourself since, I'm going to say 82.
Yeah, about that. Let's go with that. Hell yeah.
Okay, so it's in the racket of Lucy Grills.
Maybe less beer.
Lucy Grills, across she goes. Lovely take into Lindsay Doolan. Doolan looks up. She sees Murray. Here comes Murray with the defensive work, the overhand. She's put a lot of work into the overhand at home and certainly getting dividends here.
And that's the end of that chukker. 18 to Australia, 12 to New Zealand. I got to say, New Zealand, yeah, Australia are ahead, but credit where credit's due. Kayla Murray, she had a good chukker there, the youngster.
Yeah, credit where credit's due. It's great to know you're still dressing yourself as well, Rich. Shout out to the Vines boys watching in Victoria. I'm sure they'll be getting behind Corey Byes, the Aussie Victorian, and Tracy Wills is still watching home. She's our only New Zealander. I'd like to think I can find a couple more Kiwis out there. Trace, you'll have to send a message. Wake everyone up and say, come on, get behind this Kiwi side.
Well, you're starting to make me feel bad here, Harry. I don't think I've handed my phone number out to enough people. I haven't got anywhere near as many messages. Oh, wait, have a look at them. Ash Elwood, oh no, she's listening in.
I've got a message here from Prince Harry, which is just enjoying my life. Yep, so Prince Harry from the UK. Great to hear from you.
Don't think Prince Harry's living in the UK these days. I think you'll find he's in LA.
He's certainly enjoying his life.
Some great replays there. That's Australia coming down the far sideline there. Great pass in as well to Lindsay Doolan as she came up to the 30-yard line. Came through all the pressure there to come and score that one, but did it easy enough once she got into the area. Good work from there.
And then the
so, as you can see, as we look around the ground, there's bucket loads of people here.
Right, stay there. Good.
Stand.
And bucket loads of beer.
Stand. Come on!
Time on the call. Ball goes in. It's going to be on the ground. Grills had a racket to it. Couldn't drag it in now. It's going to be picked up by the number 2 shirt out there. That must be for the Kiwis. Ty Murray, the Red Fox, finds a pass across. That must be Kinder under there. Bang. Nice goal, these young fellas. Must be an average age of... Wouldn't be average age at 20 for this New Zealand side, would it? Couldn't be.
Can't be. Yeah, must be around there somewhere. I know Ty Murray's boy is about at 18, so that'll drag it down a fair bit.
Yeah.
I was never that good at 18, I can tell you that much.
Oh, you're not that good now.
Thank you. Sound like my mother.
Okay, where is it now? It's on the... Oh, nice pick up Jimmy Grills, but he looks up. He's got his number 3 alongside him now. Where is it? I can see it. Jimmy Grills says, I can see it too. Bang, straight between. He is a goal waver's nightmare, that bloke. He'll throw goal after goal.
You guys happy with the D?
It's going to give those goal judges repetitive strain injury down that end. He just keeps firing them through.
Right there, boys.
Chucker number 6, the second to last time we'll be seeing these
Wait there,
two
wait
men's
there,
sections
wait.
in this semi-final.
You faced the wrong way. Stand. The two's out.
20 goals to Australia, 13 to New Zealand. The score will change shortly.
Choose you
Bit of a tatty one there out in the lineup as it stands at the moment. The umpire not happy and sending them away once more.
And how fantastic is our Ignition Group Polocrosse World Cup commentary tower?
You guys want to play Polocrosse? Line up.
Look at that. And there's our colleagues up there. Beer Belly 1 and Beer Belly 2.
Absolutely. The camera adds £10. I wonder how many cameras are on Matt there. There we go. Picked up nicely there on a beautiful little back flick. I tell you what, you Aussies, you play that back flick quite well. That one's gone straight into the back there of Corey Byes. Corey Byes now pumps it back to that man at number 1, Jimmy Grills, one of the biggest names in Polocrosse, Jimmy Grills. Jimmy now up to the 30-yard, lays down a bounce, gets a good collection. No, Ty Murray's managed to interrupt that one. Another youngster has done a good number there by Ty Murray. Good work from him. Ty Murray now looks to send it long downfield. Straight into the racket, does it? No, but it's been picked up beautifully by New Zealand. No, can't hold on to it.
Yeah,
Jack Kinder.
The plan was right, execution just a little off.
Yeah, absolutely. Jack Kinder, that could have been his moment to shine. The one that they would have remembered. Here we go, 20 goals to Australia, 13 to New Zealand. Back in the racket now with Jimmy Grills. Jimmy Grills made a mistake down the far end. Let's see if he'll make that same mistake again. Ty Murray's pushing him all the way up to the 30-yard line. Taken nicely there by Jimmy Grills. Jimmy Grills with a big overarm goal. New Zealand 21 plays 13. How's that? Guy Robertson, he was a big name in UK Polocrosse a few years back. He's decided to tell me that he's got his laptop out. He's sitting by the pool in Greece watching the Polocrosse World Cup.
Yeah.
Who have we got? Guy Robertson.
Yeah, do you remember Guy?
Yeah.
Funny looking fella.
Yeah, he is, and he's watching by the pool in Greece.
Absolutely.
Well, when I played cricket, that's called big nutting.
Yellow ball. Yellow ball.
Big nutting.
Big noting.
Big noting.
Yeah. Anyway, hope you're enjoying the action. I imagine there's probably other things fun to do in Greece.
Yeah.
But great to see you enjoying the action here as we see Jimmy Grills go back in attack, and he's got the jar. He's in hot pursuit. But he's going way too fast, Jimmy. And there comes goal number 22. 22 plays 13. Chucker number 6.
Another shout out for Australia. Johnny Keane, he's living in WA, Perth out there. Just like Prince Harry, I'm away from the homeland. Come on, Oz. Different reasons, though, Jono, I think.
Wait.
We all like your wife.
Hope it's after the Watergate in a few of these countries.
Okay. What is the time in Australia?
Yeah, it's late enough. Fire away.
It's just weird. It's probably past Johnny's bedtime.
Actually, you was lucky enough to catch up with Johnny. He's imported a nice new horse box for me.
Oh, is that yours?
Yeah. Because he's waiting for the down payment, but it's on the way. I need to
Mark,
find some
give me
horses
10.
in a saddle
Give me 10.
to fill
Where's
it.
your mark?
Keep hold of it for him, Johnny.
Nice flick pass back there. He's found a free man.
It's Ty Murray that's in possession with the ball now, making his way slowly downfield. It's a smart head on these young shoulders of Ty Murray. He's not rushing downfield like most of the youngsters. There's the pass through to the area. Wow, he threaded the needle on that one as he put it through to Jack Kinder. Jack Kinder to the post. Nice goal there for Jack Kinder.
Yeah, I've seen a few players play above their years, that's for sure, Richie. Another one I'd like to mention, Ollie King. She's only 17 and she directed traffic there in that last semi-final beautifully. Great to see these young players doing so well.
Absolutely. I mean, against that veteran team from Zambia, they just they look like absolute professionals. It was brilliant. All of them, they're all youngsters. It's one of the youngest sections in this World Cup, I think.
And Corey buys, and there's the Iceman, Jimmy Grills, out in front for goal number 23. So we wind the dial up a bit now on the scoreboard.
Wait there, gents. Wait there. Wait.
Ball goes in, it's down there, 2s or 1s, it's come out of a racket, going skyward, it's in favour of the Kiwis, right down, must nearly be in the goal scoring area. That's bad luck. The Red Fox sort of just caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, Richie. Bit like you.
Give him 10.
Which time, he says.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Well, when you work with someone for a week, you get to know them pretty well.
Which court case are you referring to, Harry?
The one you won.
That does narrow it down.
If it went the other way, I'd be sat here by myself.
I'd say we've got a whole game of one-upmanship going on now. Dory Johnson's husband, Daniel Johnson's listening in America. He says he's watching from his helicopter. That doesn't make you nervous at all, does it?
No, well, he is a pilot too, so...
You'd hope so.
And to Chucko, we see some highlights here. Fast, furious Polocrosse at the Ignition Group Polocrosse World Cup. Fantastic job done by Supersports. I don't know how we're allowed to fit into the team and get the same recognition.
Like the same paycheck.
And there's a massive group of people that have made these this event available. So many horses here. Chucker number 7. Yeah. So some of our horse grooms here this weekend, Richie, here they are, a few of them, but this event cannot happen without them. So they're not streaming in, but it's fantastic to have such a large support crew here with 124 horses under management, and our grooms here have done a great job at making the event possible and doing a great job, Rich.
No, absolutely. A lot of African players who actually don't even know how to tack up a horse because of these guys, so it's imperative to have them.
I did hear when you arrived in Zambia you knew how to saddle a horse.
I did, but I stopped immediately.
Is it?
Yeah. Nah, it's great having these guys, and they really care about the ponies too, and that's the important part as well. You know, they look after the horses, they groom the horses, they spend all their time with them, so which is absolutely great. And they do really care about their jobs and what they do. There's a few more of the guys.
Yeah, they've done a great job here. And a big assortment of grooms, so thank you very much. And now it's in the racket of Lucy Grills to get back underway. Grills over the halfway mark. So you've got to get down here to a number 1. Grills in the middle now. This time the pass across. Doolan. Lindsay Doolan's going to be marked up down there by Kayla Murray. Overhand. She spent hours at home practicing that overhand. I'll tell you what, she's got it just about nailed, I think.
Yeah, she definitely has, and it's much needed in Polocrosse these days. The resistance to the overarm has been a long fought story, but part of the game as it is now. The Aussies and the Kiwis, they picked it up beautifully. There we go. That one into the line now. Snapped out of the air beautifully there by Lucy Grills. Lucy Grills, and she's right there up alongside Lindsay Doolan. Grills to Doolan. Doolan to the post. Doolan with a goal. 25-14 in favour of Australia.
The Australian ladies go 2 by 2 off to goal number 25. 25 plays 14. Chucker number 7.
We've got a statement that's come through from Alan Zibity as well. The Polocrosse Bible is a team. Retract the statement that Cody is CEO. Regards, the rest of Polocrosse Bible. Just
no worries.
yourself.
Just tell us your names and we'll give you a shout out.
Absolutely.
Be proud and be loud and proud.
Well, that's Alan Zibity. That's another one of them. We'll get them all out there by the end of this World Cup. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Still with Lucy Grills. Another ball. She's been absolutely everywhere, Lucy Grills. Lucy Grills with a lofted pass over the top. It's pretty much all you can do when you're right close to the line. Beautiful take there as well from Lindsay Doolan.
Right hand wheel. Oh, Murray, good enough to read it.
Yeah, good work there from Kyla Murray.
I wouldn't mind giving a shout out to the other, is it Extreme Polocrosse? Polocrosse Extreme?
Polocrosse Ian Heaton.
Yeah. They do quite a good job as well.
Nah, he's done bloody well. It's good to have Ian Heaton. He's commentating as well.
Bit more tasteful.
Yeah. A little less controversial.
Yeah, but you know, there's a bad bee in every hive.
Okay, wait for your 3. Come to me.
I'm going to remember that one. There we go. That was a nice take there again. It's whistle on play straight away, though.
Red luck. Gold.
Nothing worse than hearing
gold,
bad
please.
luck from the umpire when he's throwing the ball in.
Well, I heard the other umpire say he needs a grease nipple on his shoulder. The ones were so good that they were couldn't get it past them.
Oh, hold on.
That was a goal. I think that was a goal on the board in favour of Australia.
Okay, stay there.
I think it might have been a hit to the head in the line out there.
Threes. Stay there once.
There we go. That one gets past the ones, but only as far as the 2s. It's back on the floor. Miriam Tai is going to have a dig around for that one. Yeah, it does. Look at that pace she's got as well. Miriam Tai comes out in front. Great scavenge there from Miriam Tai. 15 plays 27.
Fantastic Polocrosse here from these ladies all round. Well, it's just like the that free goal is just like when you buy a beehive and the beekeeper gives you 1 extra bee. They call that the freebie.
Is it broken? Let's find someone here.
You happy?
Oh my God, we've been here too long.
No, it's fine.
Let them work a bit.
Give the people what they want. They've paid for this fantastic live stream.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you've got our number, send in your worst dad joke, I reckon.
You know that, Charlie, why keep a dog if you're going to do all the barking yourself?
Well, speaking of quality dad jokes and quality dad bodies, There they are.
My word, look at those dad boards. That's a new dad board coming on the left-hand side there, Cody Campbell.
Yeah, he's due in... he's due?
He's due. It looks about 6 months old, Cody.
I'm glad there's only 10 minutes to go. We are about to get dismissed.
Going to get handed up P45. Here we go there. That one been taken in the line out nicely there at the front by Lindsay Doolan. Lindsay Doolan now. Lindsay Doolan's up to the 30-yard line. Wow, that was a bounce and a half way out in front. And that's a testament to her stick work as well. She bounces that far in front and manages to get it out of her racket before she hits the D. That's fast stick work from Doolan.
They call the Dools in camp. Lindsay Doolan. Her sister Sydney is here as number one supporter.
Vicky Borland, I can't read that joke.
You can see the way she uses that width, you know, wonder Aaron Mullen steps pretty high. You see feet moving nice and quickly.
So, as the scores would read now, Rich, you'd probably think we'll see a South Africa-Australia grand final, which is fantastic.
Absolutely is. Australia never won a World Cup outside of Australia, so it'll be good for them to have another crack at it here.
Is that a sledge?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. So I had some fuel to feed back to you there, but
Wait
we're
there,
a
girls,
team
wait
here.
there.
Feel like you set me up for the fail on that one, though, Harry.
If you said yes, you know, we would have opened the floodgates. But no, it's going to be great. It's just exciting to be here. And how good is all the hospitality packages you see in the background there? So you see the hospitality that's been put on here at the Ignition Group Polocrosse World Cup, Richie.
Yeah, it really is. It's a wonderful spectacle to be at. I'll be honest with you.
Have a go at them.
Have a go. The production team wanting us to take a swing at our commentators. There they are. Shame it doesn't look like they had a shirt in Matt Johnson's size, did they? Or Cody.
They think they're making funnies. People at home can't hear what they're saying. They think maybe that they're making the funnies. Let's be clear. The funnies are coming from in the green room here.
Absolutely.
Can we get the cameraman to give us a shot on camera?
Wait.
Shame poor old Cody. He's never actually been that high before in his life. He's doing well to be up there. Good old cameraman. Look at that. That's African technology there. Did you see that?
Back underway, and it's in the racket here. Where is it now? Where is it? Where is it? It's on the ground. Looks like it's going to be Lucy Grills to restart. On the back line.
Play!
Lucy Grills to restart play. Where is it now? Lucy Grills. Looks to get around.
Jeepers, Zari, I won't lie, mate. I remember the last time when my hair used to flow out the back of my helmet like that. That's a beautiful pass through to Lindsay Doolan. Lindsay Doolan.
Through the middle she goes. Great game here in the number one shirt for Doolan. Now it's in the racket of Lucy Grills as 29 plays 15. 29-15 this time. They take two on it. They rewind and try it again. And it's in the racket now. Lindsay Doolan. Left hand wheel. Goalpost wide open. Beautiful goal. Oh, no,
wait.
Don't tell me.
She's managed to hit the upright. That one's going to the sideline.
You're kidding.
Uncharacteristic miss from her.
30 yard. 30 yard. Attempted goal. 30 yard. Attempted goal.
Attempted goal. That's right.
From here, look at me. Play.
So the message has somehow got through to our on-field commentators that we're laying a bit of beef on those guys. So they're laying it back on us there. But our audience is bigger, believe it or not.
Absolutely, of course it is.
And our audience lasts forever. This has been recorded. So try your heart out, Cody Campbell.
Oh, look at that
Ty.
beautiful turn there from
goal.
Miriam Ty. Great bit of work there. Fine. Straight across the front nose there of Lucy Grills. And that brings the end of Chukka number 7 in. And well, huge congratulations to those two lady sections. They've given some great games. I've got to say, I still am tired. That number 1, she had an absolutely great game. But Australia just in the driving seat on this one. 29 plays 16.
So a fantastic display of ladies polocrosse, Richie, and such a great job done here by Supersport. And one Chukka to come. Just 8 minutes to go. And, of course, a fantastic job done by all here in our Supersports team. And Devon sandwiches all around here in the...
Oh, that's a beautiful shot at the back of my head.
Hope you're enjoying it at home. It's great to be bringing you all the action. It's very exciting. Just so you know, the ones making the jokes are right in here. Over there, those guys, they're not the ones. We're the ones you want. Isn't that right, Rich? No.
Absolutely.
So some highlights there, and what a fantastic atmosphere. If the atmosphere is this good in the soundproof booth, imagine how it is out in the sideline or at home, everyone watching along with family and friends.
Absolutely is, and I tell you what, it's been a great week, even in the lead up towards this. We've got so much more great Polocrosse to come as well, even with the final, the third force, and everything else we've got coming as well, the lower tier nations coming up tomorrow. Some great Polocrosse.
I'll tell you a game I'm excited for. Zimbabwe take on, help me out here, Ireland.
Yes. Yeah, that's going to be a great game. There's two great, fun-loving sporting nations, those two, when it comes to Polocrosse.
And they've had a clash already, and then, this New Zealand side was in the mix of it as well. But I think that's going to be a real close game, and we get to see that tomorrow. And that's a playoff for 5th and 6th.
That's right. Yeah. So that looks like it's going to be our 5th, 6th tomorrow.
Yeah. So be sure to tune into that one if you can, because I think that'll be the game of the day tomorrow for sure.
Got another shout out to Hannah Robinson. Good to hear your voice. Well, if only we could see your face, Han. Sad you're not here.
And here we go, Australia. They'll be looking to fine-tune things now, I think, for the final. Jimmy Grills downfield. The Iceman says, I'll put the pony on ice. There's probably just a few too many gone by now. Six minutes. 6 minutes of Polocrosse to come, and it's 30 plays 16 in Chukka number 8. Where is it? Oh, it's picked out the middle. Oh, that'll be Jack Kinder. Kinder's got to get a pass down here to his number 1 as they're riding forward here. J.R. Richardson takes it in the left hand of the goalpost. Wide open for J.R. Nice goal. He knows how to put him away. He's quite a long campaigner as well. 3rd World Cup for J.R. And he's younger than me, so, geez, he wouldn't be very old.
Right there.
Sure. No, he's another guy who's got a baby on the way as well. Met his fiancée the other day. It's good to see that JR's grown up a little bit as well. Polocrosse has too, to be fair.
No, it's great. It's such a family sport. I presented the player of the match yesterday to Kirsten and Darnie Swan, who had 2 kids alongside them. I thought he was joking, this fella. What's his name?
That's Dan Johnson from his helicopter. He sent pictures as well. And look at that. He's even got a World Cup Ignition Polocrosse World Cup shirt on. Good on him.
Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a bloke who's live streaming the World Cup semi-final from his helicopter.
He absolutely is.
So we need to go and stay with him. Dan, if you can hear us, mate, we'd love to commentate your next carnival. you need Richie and Harry in the commentary team.
We're on our way, mate.
Whether there's 5 teams or 50 teams, we'll be there. Pick us up from the airport in that helicopter, and we assure you, we've got a quality assurance on our commentary, don't we, Rich?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's been sent a terrible dad joke. We've got time for that one. Amoret, why did the whale blush? It saw the ocean's bottom.
A little bit further. Okay. Play.
What's orange? It sounds like a parrot.
Watch that cross.
Carrot. Come on, there's better things to talk about than dad jokes. Look at this Polocrosse out here. J.R. Richardson goes down for goal number 18. 18 plays 13, 12 goals in it.
Yeah, what's interesting, Harry, I haven't seen many games crack the 30 mark, and I think the Zambia game actually this morning was the first one that managed to crack the 30 mark, and here we are, 30 plays 18 in favour of Australia. Big blow of the whistle there.
Yeah, it's kind of a logical explanation there. This is the first couple of days of 8 Chukka Polocrosse.
Patrick!
They didn't get close yesterday, though. That was a couple of 8 games, Chukka games yesterday.
Patrick!
So 3 minutes to come here, folks.
You can stop when I blow first time.
So, wait, hold off. Patrick.
Love a cheeky umpire.
Yeah, he's the best.
I'm blowing a head hit there from the wrong side.
Black, what he was doing is holding his racket like that.
Who was?
In front of the black guy, in front of the
That's
yellow.
that's a penalty. It's a goal on the board.
He didn't hit him, he just held it. So I'm going to bring it up here.
You sure about that?
Yeah, ball.
Yeah, war.
Well, I hope you can hear the umpires
Okay.
back home. There's a bit of a discussion
From here.
going on. There was a
Yeah,
hit to
yeah,
the
they
head
can hear
was
it.
one of the calls, and one was saying it wasn't a hit to the head. So interestingly, it's carried on. It's going to be with Jimmy Grills once more. Into the area comes Jimmy Grills. End of that racket, he holds it as he goes past and shines the post a little bit. It's Ty Murray there. That's right there alongside it. But Jimmy Grills, Ty Murray walking away. 31 plays 18.
Wait there, guys. Wait there. Wait for the one.
Money Chow kicking in. Here we go on the far side now. 31-18. It's come down to who's going to tell. Oh, beautiful pick out of that lineup. Nicely done. Jared Richardson out ahead by a few lengths. Bounces it to himself. J-Rod all on his own.
Of course. So 31-19.
Yeah, that'll be handy, eh? Okay.
Unfortunately, Richie's blown the button. So 31-19. And of course, Richie, up next we have our player of the matches, and we saw some amazing ladies chuckers and some amazing men's chuckers. Richie, be tough to pick, but where are your thoughts at the moment?
Yeah, I'd have to go with the double grills, Jimmy and Lucy for me.
Wait there, guys. Wait there.
Yeah.
Tom, this side of the lineup.
I can hear my name coming over the live feed. I'm sure they're being very kind and pleasant out there.
Absolutely.
Like I said, our audience lasts forever. They can make one joke, they get one laugh. If we do it right in here, this is a part of history, Richie.
10. 10, wait, 10.
I do notice everyone's actually got their phone out watching the live stream. They've heard where it's at.
Yeah, headphones in, absolutely. I was going to say, Jimmy Grills now has taken that one to himself and turned it around nicely. Jimmy Grills on a beautiful little pony it is now. Jimmy Grills up to the 30-yard line. Ty Murray there sitting waiting, but in vain. Look at the pace on that pony as Jimmy Grills blast past.
Yeah, that's right. I reckon the message is coming out from the coach or maybe the captain and Jimmy as we go into roller coaster mode now. Just slowing things down, I think. And Grills away he goes out in front. Oh, they're really getting the speckies out now.
There we go. That's 34-19. I have to say, I think that's the highest score we've had yet.
Here we go. This is how good it is. We've been invited to go and commentate the Barb Lister Cup in Western Australia by Tracy Jarrett. How fantastic that, Richie. October. You get yourself to Western Australia in October?
Absolutely. It's too bleeding hot in Zambia in October, so I'll see you there in Australia.
Fantastic. We've got Jesse Walsh. Jesse Walsh says he's getting his money's worth. They got a freebie as well. And the jolly Kylie, Katie, Buster, Kelly, Tyson, all down there watching in Victoria. And the Victorian representative, Corey Byers, doing well. But a player of the match for me, I reckon, probably got to go towards Jimmy, definitely, and maybe Lindsay or Lucy.
Absolutely. Look at that one turn around from end to end. That one was as well. Jared Richardson having a back flick, trying to make it look shiny. Well, you can't put lipstick on a pig, Jared. That one's gone wide.
Yeah, mutton dressed as lamb.
Wait. Nose to tail, please. Wait.
Okay.
Nose to tail.
So we approach the end of this game in 34-19, and we will see. There it is. There's the final hammer. And we will see New Zealand take on Zambia for third and fourth. And guess what? Australia take on South Africa in the Ignition Group Polocrosse World Cup Sunday afternoon. We'll give a short break here, and then we'll give you our man and lady of the matches. a fantastic display of Polocrosse and some exciting stuff to come tomorrow. Don't forget our playoff for 5th and 6th and 7th and 8th. Richie, here's some replays, but thanks for joining me here. We're going to have to go and have a meeting now with our colleagues up in the commentary stand. But Richie, thanks for joining us. Your thoughts on tomorrow, 5th and 6th and 7th and 8th?
So we've got Ireland versus Zimbabwe tomorrow. For me, it's going to be well, we'll see how it goes. African, what's the word? African blood running through me. I think we're going to go with Zimbabwe on that one, but never discount the Irish. They love a fight. And then our last place will be USA versus UK. That's going to be a good game. That one I don't know how I could call. I think I'm going to give that one to the USA, even though I'm from the UK.
Yeah, you're always doing yourself favours there with your comments, Rich. Great to have you in the box here. It's been so much fun making these productions with Supersport. They make the jokes and we just say them. But we'll go centre stage in a very short moment as we see our crowd digress to the. It's Friday, so there's for anyone at home who wishes they were here, I'll make it worse for you because I think we have 3 live entertainers here tonight, Richie. It's fantastic. The hospitality that they put on here, the Ignition Group Polocrosse World Cup. So tonight we have live entertainment down here. We have Carol Suki, Black Whiskey and Kevin Cotton till late. So next time the writing's on the wall, you've got to be here to enjoy it, don't you?
No, absolutely. I'd love to know what till late is. Late for me these days is 8 o'clock. So but yeah, no, it's a hell of a party atmosphere here on the sideline. You can see how many people we've got here. It's going to be such a great night tonight with more Polocrosse to come in the finals, games. And as the teams finish up, they like to have a drink as well. So that's always fun to get involved with.
Absolutely. So in a short moment, we'll go across and then we'll wrap things up for a fantastic day of Polocrosse as we see this great sport unfold in front of us.
And as we're joined here by Sebastian King from Incolsi, and Sebastian will present. Okay, Sebastian will present the ladies' player of the match for that fantastic game, Mirren Tai from New Zealand. So Mirren, a fantastic tournament and a fantastic game for you so far. A little bit tough there towards the end. The Aussies got away from you, but I think you'll go forward with a bit of confidence into the 3rd, 4th playoff. Tell us a bit about that game and how your week's been so far.
I'm immensely proud of my team again. We knew the Australians would be tough. I feel like we gave them a good crack. Maybe not the last 2 chukkers, but once again, very proud to be a Kiwi today.
Yeah, fantastic, Mirren. A great game. Congratulations. And if we've got Jimmy Grills. So Jimmy here, the male player of the match. Congratulations to Jimmy Grills. So Jimmy Grills, another player of the match for you, but I tell you what, you'd have to be pretty thankful for your teammates and the ball they provided for you.
Yeah, mate, 100%. It's this is why we've got a chance to play in the final of the World Cup, is because we've got 8 amazing players down there that turn up for us every day. So this one's for all of them. I think it could have gone to any of us today. So, but yeah, it's the 8 players down there, and we keep turning up. And we've got 1 to go.
And a quick question from home, Jimmy. We had a few viewers wondering, how do you use the sweatband with the face guard?
Yeah, well, there's girls' chuckers to wipe your sweat off, mate.
Congratulations, Jimmy. Well done.
And I'd just like to thank the New Zealand guys for the semi. Always played in great spirit against these guys, and they're like our brother and sister nation. So thanks, New Zealand, and good luck on Sunday as well. Cheers.
Well done, Jimmy. And ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our players of the match, Mirren Tai and Jimmy Grills.
Fantastic sign-off there. That's from the live team and from us here as your Superstores Pierre Cardin commentary team. It's been fantastic to have you with us for day number 5 of this event. We go on now to our 5 verse 6 and 6 verse 7. Richie.
You've had a few beers, haven't you, Harry? It's been a great day at Polocrosse today. It has to be said, these 2 great semi-finals, I have to say. What's also great, it's good to see that Matt's out there doing the presentations. I met him with his wife last night, and shame he never seems to get a word in edgeways, so it's great that they gave him a microphone and a chance to talk. He's got some stuff to say, so it's nice to hear from Matt as well. Yeah, it was a good game. There's the Aussies victorious on the sideline there. Well done to them. We'll see them again, like you say, on Sunday in the 1-2 playoff. And for the win for the Polocrosse World Cup title. But yeah, like you say, Harry, got some games tomorrow for 7th and 8th and 5th and 6th.
A fantastic day of day number 5 here at the 2024 Ignition Group Polocrosse World Cup. To all you watching at home, good night. We'll see you tomorrow.